update video. So I'm at the Baker Hot Springs near Delta, Utah. I'm here taking an road trip adventure with my kids because the evaluator did a shocking thing. I'm so shocked. Of course the guy is like totally brainwashed and like a freaking sheep, right? So if you don't know what that is, sorry. But he was more concerned with my kids having a normal living environment. And what was the other thing? Normal living environment and I think that was all. I'm eating. I shouldn't eat. I don't even need to eat, but I'm kind of hungry. Got plenty of fat on my body to eat, but I'll burn it later. So, the psychologist, so it's called child psychologist. There's my cute car. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. You ever see that coming down the road? Yep, it's me. I'm on a road trip. Child psychologist. Baker's Hot Springs is so cool. I actually had a really hard time finding it. Okay, it wasn't that hard, but we passed it 'cause you can't even tell. And the instructions they give on the internet are like pretty terrible. But we had to go on a terrible road where things were hitting the bottom of my car. It wasn't ideal, but I'm not an idiot. Like I wasn't gonna totally like push it. I could tell it was, right on the brink of pushing it, but it was still okay. So we went about 3 miles too far down the road, turned around, came back. And the reason why I didn't stop at this spot was because it said no trespassing. So I was kind of like confused. So anyways, that's a separate video. I'm like having so much fun because I'm finally free. The psychologist made his decision, which was a really terrible one for my kids. Like, just because my ex has a quote-unquote normal living environment, yeah, a normal house where crazy yelling, fighting, lunatic crap happens all day long, bullying, etc. Sorry, I don't know if the chewing and the eating can be heard by the recording, and if it does, I'm really sorry, but I'm just going to finish this cookie. I'm almost done. One more bite. So, what I've had to do to fully free myself from Looney Tunes is I rented out all the rooms in my house so that I can be home to take care of my kids. So because of that, I don't have a quote-unquote normal living environment that supposedly, which I know is a load of BS, my two older kids that my ex kidnapped, yeah, he chose a kidnapper over freaking me. A stay-at-home mom that can still be home. So he chose to say that my ex should be the primary residence, which, it also empowers my children to know that all they have to do is lie and they get what they want, because they got convinced to help my ex steal my children over bullcrap, lies, and give me money and stuff. I ain't buying my kids. You freaking be good human beings and love people for real, or else beat it, get out of my life. I've gotten some of my spunk back and my energy. Look at these. Okay, so like these are amazing, right? So like they're the only cookies I'll ever buy that are like packaged. So just saying, there's links for that on my website. Use the links. Helps me feed my humans. Please use my links. Kidding, not kidding. So these are how cute these springs are. They're all cemented in, and like one dude showed up, but that's it. And not that people showing up is a big deal, but it's kind of nice and chill when there's no one. So yeah, child psychologist made the terrible decision, as far as like I'm a child psychologist and I care what's best for children, to have my ex's house be the primary residence, which is like, oh my god, like, not shocking. Like, this society is a freaking joke. Like, everything they do is wrong, toxic, and bad. Period. So I'm not surprised, and I already knew. I could tell when I was talking to the guy, like, the very first meeting we ever had with him, I knew I was doomed. The guy said something like, oh yeah, if I decide I need to have you guys go get a police report or a criminal report or whatever it is, the place is right next to a McDonald's. Amazing food. Like, they had the best breakfast burger ever. I'm just like, what in the actual... Like, doesn't this dude have money? He can buy real freaking food. And he apparently never has, because anyone that's eaten real food and then tastes McDonald's, like, I know if that's all you've ever ate and you're used to eating food with no flavor, like, yum, right? But that food is like literal crap and tastes disgusting. And if you don't agree with me, I apologize, but you have to go eat real food, and then you'll know that what I'm saying is true. Like, acclimate your palate to real food, and then you go to that junk, and it's like, what in the actual? So there's like no nutritional value in it in addition. But, you know, he was just saying it was yummy. I'm like, what in the F is this guy? Like, I just like cracked up, and I don't know why he thought I was laughing. Maybe I didn't have a thought about it, but I was laughing because what an idiot, right? So, like, I knew I was doomed. Like, okay, so my ex has a one-up on me because he has a quote-unquote normal environment. Well, number one, I would have a more normal environment had I had the support that he did to build his business. I not only not have support, I have sabotage, and I'm still killing it. Even amongst the crazy Looney Tunes sabotaging me, I was still able to build up my business, number one. Number two, I have an unfinished part of my basement, but it's fully fine, okay? So it's covered in plastic, the floor, because it's unfinished, like unfinished. And then it's got carpet over that. You can't even tell that there's not like cement under there, right? Yeah, don't freak out. We walk on dirt. Like, we live in nature all the time. We go camping. Like, this is normal to us, right? So when my ex decided to freaking screw me over like a lunatic just because he's jealous is really the only reason. He's jealous that I was doing awesome. Buying a kick butt place in Mexico is so freaking adorable, and making a human with another adorable human. So of course he's infuriated because, you know, his life sucks because he's crazy, and people don't stick around crazy people, and there's always drama. I mean, I don't blame him. If I was him, I'd be jealous too, but like, go like become a better human being instead of come after me like a violent lunatic, right? Okay, whatever. So my kids allied with my quote-unquote grandbaby's mom. Well, okay, that's not quite entirely accurate. My grandbaby's mom decided to ally with my ex to screw me over like a freaking lunatic that she is. I can kind of get it, like her father, there's issues there, okay? I'm not going to tell you details, but she grew up without a father, so, you know, my ex probably like, I want to use a word that I got in trouble for using before because people don't understand that words have different meanings, okay? But my ex charmed her, let's say that, into like, oh, I'm going to have a daddy finally. That's what I'm imagining, right? Like, I have not been given any details, but just knowing this girl's issues, she has daddy issues as far as like, I want a daddy and I never had a daddy. Nobody ever told me why my daddy wasn't around and wow, all this bull crap. I'm sorry, but you're adult, you know, when you're an adult, you don't care about that crap anymore. I'm like a full-on one, so it just doesn't even, like, I don't even get it. But, you know, she obviously still had issues there because of things she said to me. So I can imagine my ex being like, I'll be your daddy. You'll be my daughter. Help me screw over this lady that you're living off of right now. Okay, so that's actually the point. The point is she's living in my basement, and she's the one that set up my basement with the plastic and the carpet and like made a really freaking adorable little apartment for her and my son, and they were living down there for basically free, and then doing And I say basically because they were doing trade work for me by like watching my kids when I was traveling to try to find a proper job that would give me sufficient money, but also where I could be home to take care of my kids, okay? So, she set up the basement, and when I came home from getting my adorable place in Mexico, which the whole thing happened because of Looney Tunes jealousy over that. So I get home to a freaking nightmare after I leave my kids like completely like I've never seen them so thrilled and joy filled. And of course, the ones that got turned on me over bullcrap will lie and say they were never joy filled and they were just joking or telling me that because blah blah. Yeah, bullcrap. I know my kids. My kids are not that great of actors. My ex, he should be making money off that crap. He's an amazing actor. He fooled a child psychologist. Which I don't think that's that hard because my kids lied to him too and he believed it. Like, you're a child psychologist and you don't know the kids lie. Ding dong. Stop eating McDonald's and your brain might function better. But he's probably on a bunch of pharma drugs too because he's obsessed with me taking pills. I was like, back off, dude. I ain't taking your pills. So anyways, this little girl set up my basement and then was locking my kids into this inappropriate living space, according to my kids now. Yeah, big fat freaking liars. I couldn't even get them to leave that room. And Child Protective Services, of course, was bullcrap, called on me and came in and caused an enormous amount of problems for me. I couldn't even parent my kids after they showed up, and that's when I lost total control. Like, these lunatics help their fellow lunatics, obvious. So, yeah, my kids loved being in the area that's now our room and locking themselves in there like little lunatics with the Looney Tunes girl. And I had to actually I had to send my kids to Dad's, and so that I could get Looney Tunes to leave my house, because that little basement area where I now live was so amazing. She wouldn't leave. I wouldn't leave it either, even though I want to leave it more than I do. Anyways, point is, yeah, it's not finished. So what? We go camping all the time. We camp on dirt. Dude, like, I know. Get out of the city and out of McDonald's once in a while. So, we eat McDonald's once in a while, okay? It's alright. All things in moderation, but it's disgusting. Nobody's over there, thinking it's good that's intelligent. No offense. It's just not good, okay? Maybe you're intelligent still. It's just not good. Doesn't taste good. This literally has no flavor. There's people that just showed up. So I'm going to end this video and start up another one in a minute. So the child psychologist made that terrible decision, but my children are going to get to go have their time with me, of course, and I get my breaks. And they're going to get their passports, and I'm going to be able to take them where the F I want. And that's all I actually wanted. I would have gave my ex that, even though he's a lunatic. I would have gave him that in mediation. Like, there was absolutely no reason for him to waste all his money on this. But he is a moron. So, what do you expect from idiots? And really what he wanted to do is trap me in Utah, slaving away, being his maid. He was trying to get me back with his little retarded, pathetic attempts. Didn't work. So anyways, people are going to come and they don't want to hear my story, and I don't want to talk in front of people. So I'm going to peace out. And that's the update on what happened with the evaluation, the custody evaluation. And I am happy with the results. He basically said because I never called the police or filed a police report against my ex being violent, that he couldn't believe me. And there's no proof that what I'm saying is true, because my kids lied and didn't tell the truth about their dad acting like a lunatic and stuff. So, I don't repeat mistakes. I will be calling the police as much as I need to now, and filing everything that is absolutely necessary and true, because I was not lying. But I'm also going to request that he take classes so that hopefully he doesn't be a violent lunatic, which I would prefer, because I want him to take his turns, because even though he's a freaking narcissistic lunatic, I'm tired, and I can't do this by myself. Actually, I don't want to. I could pull it off if I had a maid and a nanny and all that, but I would rather just have him do his part, actually. And if he would have just helped me when I asked him, then I would have just never even thought of Mexico, right? So thank God he did totally drop off my kids when no one was home to supervise them the day I asked him, hey, please help me more so I can grow my business. Because then I thought of Mexico and I went there and I realized it's really freaking awesome. So now I actually want a place there. I'm going to travel there a lot, as much as I want, whatever, because it's cheap as crap. I can have maids, I can have nannies, I can live for like super cheap, and it's warm and amazing. So if he had done the decent thing of just help me when I asked him, I would have never went there. That would never occurred to me. So like all his stupid things end up being blessings in disguise, actually. So like I just can't stand stupid, so whatever. And I can't stand drama, so like stay over there away from me. But I definitely am grateful that he's such an idiot, because now, yeah, we wasted a lot of money, but I still get what I want. And I'd like to see how gray his hair is a year from now. Just from the time he started this drama, it's like super gray. So it'll be like totally white by the end of this year. I'm just saying, karma is a you-know-what. Okay, peace out. For some miracle, these people haven't started walking out, but they're gonna. So I'm gonna keep soaking these amazing springs and enjoy my life. My kids are making noises in my car. I don't even want to know what's happening in there, but they're in there. And this is actually a little bit of alone time for a bit of a moment. But my kids and I are doing a road trip the next few days, because in about 6 days there's going to be court, and they're going to make me give my boys back to the Looney Tunes, and that's totally fine with me, because it's good for my kids to see how freaking much he sucks and how crazy he is, so they appreciate their freaking mother, because they have not appreciated me to the sufficient levels that they should, because I may suck at picking men, but I am an awesome freaking mom. Like, I'm 1000% clear about that. And I also know how to live a very joy-filled life, which is why I teach that through my website, so you seriously go check it out. I'm still working on it, but dealing with Looney Tunes and all this crap and taking care of my kids, a lot of work. So you can learn how to be joy-fueled with what's already on there. It's good, but there's gonna be a lot more coming. And now that I actually get my sufficient for sure breaks and complete no contact with Looney Tunes, because we are having a coordinator that's going to communicate between us. Thank you, Jesus. I asked for that as well and got it. So as much as the evaluator is an idiot, because a healthy person would not give children to a man that's never home and is not supervising the kids, feeds them like crap, etc., it's actually what I really wanted, which was like breaks and to be able to take my kids to Mexico or to wherever the freak I can afford. They should be able to explore the world. And I actually am getting all of those things. So he made a bad call, but he gave me exactly what I wanted. So it's really cool and exciting. And yay. So peace out, and keep your head up and do something that brings you enormous joy. Mwah.